Brought to you direct from Studio 3B at Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods, the American Hardwood Advisor is your source for trends, tips, and insights into how the building industry has evolved. Join me, Steve Stack, along with guest builders and industry leaders as we talk shop and go in depth on what it takes to be the best of the best. Dive into topics like architecture, industry trends, project plans, historical tools, tricks of the trade, and life's lessons from more than 6 decades of experience in the hardwood lumber business. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, Steve Stack, Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods, coming to you from Lionsville, Pennsylvania with another edition of American Hardwood Advisor. And this is getting to be old hat friend.
I know, man. This is awesome.
Hal, how you doing?
Man, couldn't be doing better, actually. You know, you always have those moments in your life. They're like a checkup or a reality check, right? And yesterday here with Randy, when I got in my truck, I was driving home or driving to leave here, and I was like, when I was going to Pittsburgh to meet the guys, and when I got on the road, I'm sorry, Lord, forever complaining, because it's how it makes you feel like, you know?
Did that man have the most positive approach to life?
I know. It tells me how bad mine is. It really did. It was like, wow, this is a gut check. I mean, I told my wife about it last night when we were sitting there laying in the bed doing some reading, and I told her, I said, look, I got to get this off my chest. I'm sorry for ever complaining to you, complaining. You know, I mean, I know it's human nature, but sometimes we just don't realize how great we got it.
Folks, Randy, gentleman from Indiana, was stricken with ALS.
Yep.
And you will not hear a negative word come out of that gentleman's mouth.
Yeah, and for you that might not know what ALS is, it has another name. It's called Lou Gehrig's disease. So those two are the exact same thing. He was just the first prominent person to ever actually have it, so they named it after him. But it's a terrifying disease, without a doubt.
It is, and part of our future. When I say our, Renovation Hunters, Outdoor Channel, Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods, and all of our other partners.
Right.
Moving forward, you had folks from the ALS Foundation out here with Randy. Randy is, just by his nature, become an ambassador to ALS.
Yeah, a face for it.
Right?
Yeah.
And again, he falls into the team of Renovation Hunters.
Family.
Right?
Yep. His guys actually came here and did work. Jeez.
He brought his crew.
I know.
He brought his crew.
Yep.
He says, hey guys, we're going to Ohio. He said, no, not back up to Kelly Island walleye fishing like we did 2 weeks ago. He says, we're going to work.
I'm sure they weren't quite as excited, but they all had great attitudes as well.
Right? They did. And going back to the ALS organization and Randy and now Renovation Hunters, I know you made a very generous pledge, not only monetarily, but with time and effort. And we're going to see that through. We got a little something special coming up next year, month of May, with the 10th anniversary of their Bucket Challenge.
Yeah. And
we got some good stuff going on yet this week.
Oh yeah.
And
we done yet.
We're gonna have some fun. And that's just another milestone in this journey that you've taken us on. And God, what else you got up your sleeve?
Well, I'm excited because we have been in close contact. The networks are super happy. The show is really starting to gain steam. You know, when it first aired, nobody really knew about it. There was lots of promotion, but nobody knew about it. But now people are talking and calling. The families, these cities we go to, the next thing you know, you see, oh, we subscribe to this and we subscribe to that and we subscribe to this. Well, now it's actually gotten back. I brought it to the attention of the network. They did a little research and they're like, hey, we're gaining subscribers. You know, we're not preaching to the choir anymore. We are bringing in new people, and that's the good thing. So there is a plan, and the network has told me it will happen. We're trying to get it to happen for next year, but the network's going to syndicate it. So it's not only going to be on the outdoor channel, it's going to be on multiple networks across the board, which is going to open up our audience, which means that people like the ALS, you know, people from there, any kind of thing that we want to do, you know, charitable wise, and the people we want to affect their lives by with renovating their place, that's going to reach a lot more people to make this a much more powerful message. And to make our mission, that way we go from 1 battleship to 5 battleships.
Exactly.
And it's a bigger force.
Exactly. And who would not want to share the stories that you present to them?
Oh.
I mean, it's captivating. I've experienced them, and I'm so looking forward to Reveal Day here.
Oh my
I know
gosh.
what it's going to bring.
Yeah, but it's going to be cool.
Right?
Yeah.
And it's going to be fun, and to be able to share that with folks, every episode is mission accomplished.
Yes, it is. You're right. And you know, there's some cool things coming. We got some conservation organizations that could use some help from Renovation Hunters to bring our audience and make them aware of their causes. So we got some cool stuff coming. In February, we're all going to be in Nashville together at the National Wild Turkey Federation's national event. It's a huge event. You're talking hundreds of thousands of people will come through that place. And you know what? We're gonna be there front and center. Can't tell y'all everything right now, but we're gonna do something to really raise awareness to conservation, to the outdoors, because you know that was the mission from day one. That was Hal Shaffer's dream that I sat down and talked to Chris with, and then we brainstormed it. And we had to find a way, because I'm telling you, the path that a lot of things in our country are headed towards, outdoors ain't at the front of that list, and we're not taking care of it, and we're not preserving what the right of outdoorsmen are. And we have to be the ones, because if people stop using the outdoors, look, they're going to go away. It's going to quit and going to go away. And
I've used the analogy before. You take livestock out of a barn falls in.
That's exactly right. I haven't heard that one. That's a good one.
No.
Can I steal that?
You might be able to use it. But you know, and a lot of great things, and yes, there are a lot of great organizations in the United States that promote outdoor recreation,
absolutely,
outdoor hunting, and now Renovation Hunters through the Outdoor Channel, they're falling right in line with being the spokesperson for the outdoors in this country, and we will we'll succeed and we'll contribute, and with the power of the media and our audience, it's going to be another good year. I can just tell it already.
Yeah, and let's say this: I've sat here and thanked them and all of our other partners, but most of all, we want to thank y'all, because truly, when it comes to it, none of this happens without you out there. We really appreciate you guys supporting Renovation Hunters the way it is. We know that it puts a smile on your face to see a family have hope and to see the things we do. Exactly. And you never know, if you send in your video, you might become part of the family.
There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, Hal Shaffer, Drop Zone Renovation Hunters, my buddy.
Yes, sir, 100%.
Stay tuned, guys. More great stuff coming at you.
For all you folks listening, thanks for talking shop with Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods. If you've enjoyed this episode and want to stay up to date with the American Hardwood Advisor series, give us a like and subscribe. For more tips, projects, and inspiration, check us out on Facebook, Instagram, or at BairdBrothers.com. Until next time,